Welcome to I'm Your Target Demographic. I'm just going to do a short video now. I just got off work, but I wanted to make sure I got something to you all this week so you don't feel neglected. Today I thought it'd be cool to do another comic fights. So we did 2 already, this is the 3rd one, and I wanted a pairing that was unique, right? There's a lot of people that would obviously go together, right? So it's like Deadpool and Deathstroke. Like, people have thought about that already, so I was trying to think what would make a really interesting fight that maybe people haven't talked about. So, I wanted to pair up Iceman with Doomsday. So Marvel versus DC, 2 different characters, 2 different complete power sets, and really strong in different ways. So let's start with Doomsday. Doomsday is the creature, the abomination that killed Superman, right? This is one of the biggest events in comic book history, the death of Superman. Doomsday is basically a Kryptonian that was kind of experimented on, and each time he's killed, basically, I know this is a complex story, each time he's killed, basically he becomes more resilient to what killed him. So if something destroys Doomsday, next time he won't be as likely to be killed by that again. So he is like, in terms of evolution, nearly unstoppable. He has immense strength. He is incredibly resilient against heat, radiation, cold, and he is just a powerhouse. He's unstoppable. Even Superman and the Justice League can't really defeat Doomsday, but they can only, like, get rid of him, right? They'll send him through time, or they'll strap him to an asteroid and send him into space. Like, they can stall him, they can get rid of him, but they cannot stop him. So what would make a good fight against Doomsday? Now, Iceman is a really interesting choice, because some people may underestimate the powers that Iceman has. From the movies, from the cartoon, he doesn't really show what he's made of. Where in the comics, Iceman is what we consider an Omega level mutant, which means basically their power is undefinable, right? They have no limit to what they can do. So, as opposed to just freezing things, Iceman can literally freeze someone's blood in their veins. He can reconstruct his body as long as there's basically moisture in the air. So if he is destroyed while in ice form, he can reconstruct. He can travel into water and then instantaneously appear somewhere else from that body of water. So he can travel kind of through that. He can create sentient clones made of ice, right? Thinking other ice people. I was going to say Icemen, but it could be people. That is incredibly powerful, to create thinking life forms that act independently of what Iceman is doing. And in terms of how cold and how much kind of frost he can create, if he wanted to, and if he kind of had full control over his powers, he could cause a global ice age, killing everyone on this planet. Okay? So he's powerful and nearly indestructible, just like Doomsday. So, do you think the Omega level X-Man could stop or contain the unstoppable killing machine known as Doomsday? Do you think it'd be a stalemate? Do you think it would be a draw? Do you think Doomsday would finally pulverize Iceman enough to put an end to him? Or do you think Iceman could literally create ice so thick that Doomsday could not escape? So what do you think would happen if these 2 faced off? If Iceman was the last hope for humanity, could he stop Doomsday? So I want you to cite references, I want you to say certain moments from the comics. You know, no, I don't think Iceman could because Doomsday in this arc did this, or Iceman clearly could, or Iceman could not be defeated because of these things I've seen. Cite your sources below, thumbs up the comments that you agree with, and let's see who would win this comic fight.